offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Dropping back. It's Russell. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's the running back in the flat. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And here's the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. Grab behind the line. It's Hoffman. Well executed. He finds space and gets the 1st down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays. Grab behind the line. It's Hoffman.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
They'll kick it away here. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
To throw, it's Russell. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And a speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. It's a draw. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Handoff here from the shotgun. Runs through the defender.
Coming up, 4th down.
On the double.
Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. The Cowboys will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a run. Running back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Running back with the football. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10.
Now they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Play action here on 1st down. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Back to pass. It's Russell. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on this screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. It's a shotgun run call. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, tied. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
This offense is clicking, and clearly, everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Cowboys lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. Second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they'll get him down that time.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll run it from the gun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down play for this offense. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And no chance for a return as the one sails out of bounds. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Who makes the grab? Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught behind the line. It's Riley. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And they'll give it to the back. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Meadows. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And they hand it off to the back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And sack sets up 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Now here he goes. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Looking for a man. Dump off caught by the running back. And he gets into the end zone, cutting the lead now to a single point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Has caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Valiant earned point after attempt. PAT makes it an 8-point game.
Oklahoma City, 23.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He keeps it. QB draw. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
It's a quarterback keeper. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old-school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Looking for a gap is Hawkins.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Ball handed to the running back. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. In the last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith, the list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hoffman. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Now here's the toss play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks like he's going to run it. Grab down the middle. It's Hoffman. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Can he get them on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still an 18-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He gets loose. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
2-9 Philly.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. Touchdown, Cowboys. And the route is on. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. He'll throw it now. Checks this down to the running back.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up first and 10. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Sophomore trying to make a play but put too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Alabama, 22.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
First down here for this offense.
Here we go.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Here's the handoff on a counter. He shreds the tackle.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Third down coming up after that running play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Second down, looking to throw it. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So off the incompletion, it sets up at 3rd down and 3. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Design quarterback run. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. much on the return, tackling at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. He made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Looking for a receiver. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he's got it down there inside the 35. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, bringing pressure. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense really clicking.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's running out of time here. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. He's going to try to return the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Caught for the completion. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a 1st down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Looking to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Looking right. This one caught. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Chewing clock with the running game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Running out of time in the pocket.
Boy, the defense does a great job of preventing a big play downfield. The only thing they don't account for is the quarterback's legs on third down, and because of that, he picks up a first down and gets a new set of downs.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Byron.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And the Cowboys have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. He hands it to the back. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Well, that's going to about do it, Chris. You head to the locker room, throw the wristbands to the crowd for the kids, maybe your gloves, maybe a towel. Get to share it with the home team and the fans. What a win.
So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the number one ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.